Aloha, beautiful pod, luminosity, crystalline here in the crystalline corridor of creation. Just doing a little check-in. What does it mean to be in the crystalline corridor of creation? It means create your own reality. It means tap into the axiotonal grids of creation and be a quantum creator. So that's where we're tuning in from today. We've got this lovely view. And these beautiful plants that we love so much. They're so cool. So, a little check-in. If you think this love stream is going to be inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. I'm here to just drop in about the energies, about alignment, how we find that alignment inside of we, and the magical energies that are about with these eclipses. The eclipses are really about clearing things out and setting new energies forward. So when an eclipse happens, it's almost like being taken by the cosmos into 0 point. So it's like, you know, you got on the boat, whether you knew it or not, and the cosmos is going to take you for a moment into 0 point so that you can shift your trajectory. So even though time isn't real and doesn't exist, I always say that these are miracle coordinates in the cosmic that allow us, our DNA, to come into alignment with what is presented to us for a quantum shift. So if you want to get on board to that quantum shift, you can really start tuning in. And of course, we've been doing this for a long time. This is a great time of purification, about releasing everything that does not serve, what we need to let go of, you know, purifying the body, doing a lot of breath work. We're doing these online retreats. This is the 4th week. We have a great pod on board, and we've been doing a lot of breath work together because breath is life, and breath alkalizes the body, and it allows the cells to release a lot of the memory in the body, as well as all the chemicals and chemistry and all that kind of stuff. Mr. Scotty, one love. We love we. Here, just for you, Scotty. I'll give you a little sunset view. So, yeah, we just really want to help whoever is inspired to help themselves to stay on a surfboard over these tsunami waves. And how do we do it? So we always like to share all these states of coherency, like cross the ankles, cross the wrists, clasp the hands, close the eyes, and deep breathe. If you're experiencing stress or chaos inside, you just got to do it. You got to support yourself, be in touch with nature, and most important, be in touch with that voice inside the self. So this is really a time when we have the capacity to take these incredible quantum leaps. And when we say incredible, we mean the transformation of our entire external reality in the blink of an eye. So the purpose of aligning ourselves or knowing these dates is because we can feel them coming. In fact, we're already in the eclipse window, and we have been for some time. And so when we know that we're in eclipse window, it's just kind of like knowing that the boat is not only coming in, it's here now. And how to jump on by going, you know, that cleansing I was going to do for my body or my mind or my spirit or my heart, I need to do that today, right now, right here, right now. Don't hold off. Do the best that you can to align yourself so that you can celebrate these energies coming in. Our beloved Jose Federico, wow, there's a guy out there surfing who's way out, and there is no waves. So anyways, a little distraction. So yeah, Jose Munez Federico was with us on one of the online retreats recently, and he was just saying that the December 14th retreat is a very big shift. Whatever is not in alignment with our destiny, our purpose, our higher self, our wholeness, everything that we've worked for to get here has to go. So let it go now. And really trust, because as we learn to let go, here's the secret about learning to let go. As we let go, we come more into alignment with ourselves, with our interdimensional capacities. And as we do that, we realize that we are connected to all things simultaneously, always, all the time. There is no separation. In order to get there, we have to learn the practice of releasing and letting go. And a lot of the time that means the things that we think we love the most. One of the things that came through on the online retreat the other day was saying that a lot of things in our life are like popcorn. Popcorn is a comfort food. So we like popcorn because it makes us feel comfortable. It makes us feel happy. A lot of things in our life might be just like popcorn. It's comfort food. It's something that makes us comfortable, that we like to cling to and hold on to, but it may not necessarily be the best thing for us now in our life. And we may need to release that to grow more. And when we do it in the highest coherence, in that coherent state, and we release and let go of old patterns, that releases everyone simultaneously. Whether those versions of ourselves like that releasing or not, it's okay, because it actually produces a wave that allows everyone to let go more quickly and realign, because that's where we are now. We have the opportunity to make alignments really quickly. So just think about those things that we're holding on to, relationships, jobs, things in our life, stuff in boxes, whatever it is, as that comfort food that has to be let go of in order to embody in totality our interdimensionality. People call it multidimensionality, some people call it 5D. But really it's interdimensionality, because as we let go of those external things in our reality that keep drawing our energy outside of us to keep perpetuating the same patterns, we have more energy to deep dive within us. The library of light, the entire library of the DNA, is actually within, which is why it says that the final frontier is within. And so these months, even though time isn't real, are times of really releasing the distraction that's outside of us and inviting all those people in our life to do the same, so we can make that journey within to really connect to the mitochondria. The mitochondria inside of our bodies is where it's at, and it contains all the codes for something that our mind might not believe is possible, called moving in and out of time and space at will. Think golden apple, produce golden apple in the palm of your hand. But these are things that have been held on to by many of the sacred teachings on the planet for a long time, and we're at that moment now where we can reactivate that again. So we're continuing to do the online retreats. We're in week 4. We have a great pod on board going through massive quantum leaps. I am so proud of this pod. Wow. And as I said before, remember, once you let go, then you have the capacity within you to reconnect again with all things, because all things are connected. It's just this human emotional system and the mind that tell us when we let go it's forever, but it's not, because as we let go of codependence or relationships that no longer serve anyone's well-being, then we have that energy to find that connectivity to all things, and we no longer keep fostering or creating dysfunctional relationships or push-pull dynamics in polarity. So yeah, on the online retreats, this is week 4. Next week I'm going to offer a couple of the meditations publicly for everyone that wants to join in. Otherwise, we're going to still keep the online retreat pod moving along at quantum speed and making mass transformation. So if you're interested in jumping on board, all the details are in the description box. Click the link. It's not too late to join because it's all recorded. So what I really want to say is that there is something coming our way, and you know, there's a great line in the Nako Bear song that says, time-based prophecies that kept me from living. And the moment that I trusted in the divinity within me, maybe it goes something like that. So don't worry about the time-based prophecy in terms of December 21st and Uluru and all those things, because we're going to talk about that too. It's really important. But this December 14th date, my guidance keeps saying, like, get out there and share with your pod This is a really big date. This is a really big date. And there's this whole world outside of the matrix system that those inside of the matrix and cities and houses and boxes and concrete roads and everything are completely disconnected with, and it's called nature. And when I say nature, I mean the big N nature. And that is what the indigenous on the planet, the original root races, have held intact for us for this great moment in time. So if we want to come online, we're going to have to go inward to dissolve polarity and totality. That's called coherence. That's called love, neutrality in this reality. And then we have the capacity to ride these cosmic waves that restore our interdimensionality. Our Pada, actually, the meditation that came out yesterday was extremely profound. A lot of very interdimensional teleportation experiences happening right now. And so it's like, you know, anything is a step-by-step process, or it's a learning process. But what do you want to place your focus on? I mean, you can place your focus on the things that are going on in the external world if you choose, or where you place your focus, you know, where your focus goes, your energy flows. I'm so passionate about our interdimensional capacities and restoring those so that we can be and live in totality in the garden as sovereign beings, moving in and out of time and space at will, when, where, how we choose, in balance, love, and harmony with this incredible, magnificent garden, this living library, this library within. So those are a few little words today just to drop in and share some love with all my homies, all these beautiful reflections of we. And if this love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. We love we. Aloha.